Yes, so my people, there is hunger in the land. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. So, in this video, I want to talk about a post that I saw trending on Facebook. And we are living in a time where there is a lot of insecurity, a lot of food insecurity, if you may just. Hey, good evening, Chris. Don't call me strong. I thank God for everything. So, my people, once again, you're welcome to this video. So, there's a post I saw on Facebook about hunger in Igbo land, precisely. But I decided not to say hunger in Igbo land. I just say hunger in the land because I'm thinking, okay, those people that would like to say, oh, she hates her people so much, so let me kind of, sandwich it a little bit, say hunger in the land, not in Igbo land. So yeah. And what was this post talking about? This post was talking about the people that opened their koro eyes and allowed anarchy and hate speech among themselves, and the people that they depend on other people for their food, and now they hit up this anti whatever sentiment, and food is not able to come in basically. And there's a culture like when you go to the farm, you are poor, you are looked down upon, you understand, and you are not appreciated. The people who are farmers, they are not counted upon as anything, so everyone is trading, buying and selling one thing or the other. So we have cash, but if there's any beggar, you will find out that there will be no food. So this is the situation that they are facing as we are talking now. Hey, thank you, Colin. You see. So guys, don't forget to send me stars. Don't forget to send me thanks on YouTube. And don't forget to share. Don't forget to like and follow the page. You're all highly appreciated. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube, subscribe to my Blessed on page also. So where am I going with this? I want to I want to read this post with you. And I mean the this post is like a collation of from where it was posted and the reactions that people were giving about what they are talking about. So the guy was saying hunger is ravaging Igbo land. I don't know if you guys want me to share the script. Do you want me to share the script? Let me know. Yeah. He says that I'm glad to sing tonight. No problem. We'll see how it's going. Thank you, Max Obina. I greet you. So there's hunger in the southeast. Hmm? And imagine that there's already hunger, and we are living in a time where there is hunger all over the world. Like now, in this Germany, there's hunger. If you go to people that share food, dash food, food sharing, soup kitchen, whatever, people many. Inflation is high. The things that we used to buy €1, they are now double, and there is no money, the same amount. You know, energy cost, hey, that one you don't even want to talk about it. High. So there's already inflation all over the world. Good evening, Jerome. So now there are people that also accelerated their own, like on top of the one that is going on, they now have their own underdoing themselves. I remember I did a video where I was saying, before you cause wahala and katakata for yourself, are you food secured? Do you have food? Do you have silos? Have you preserved food? Like what preparation have you made? Or are you triggering wahala to come and expecting the person you want to go and fight, the person you are eager to go and fight, is the same person that you want the person to be delivering your food, so that you have energy to be fighting him, so that at the end of the day, you will say, oh, they did genocide on you. The time you want to fight, you don't know that you have to first of all prepare Prepare for your fight. You don't know. And now there's no fight. I remember there's a video I showed you guys one time during the lockdown. And during the lockdown, there was just lockdown. And a lot of people had money, but there was no food because they couldn't go to the market to buy the food. Everybody had money, but there was no food. Hmm? I think it's more legible like this. It's legible. I kind of zoomed it. So the thing is, the post is saying hunger is ravaging Igbo land in the harvest season because now is harvest season. We are supposed to have food now. Normally, August, the things you put in the ground, like it's tacha and tacha, you'll be chopping tacha, you'll be eating corn, you will yam. Now these are the time they do New Yam festival, different village celebrations is around this time. It's supposed to be food, you know. So this guy is saying there's hunger is ravaging Igbo land in a harvest season. There was no drought. There was no invasion by locusts. Even in Igbo land, do you know that in Igbo land there is no locust. Locust doesn't disturb in Igbo land because the ancestors found a way to eat it. It's called igurube or something like that. When we were little in those days, when iguru will come, something that is supposed to be locust, something that is supposed to be a locust that will eat all the leaves all over the place. Once it descends like this, we as children, we don't have any other job. Once you are coming back from school like this, they'll give you go and carry anything that you can carry, paint, rubber, bucket, anything. You rub palm oil around it like this. Everybody, if we say we want to enter this side, we'll be picking it before you will be throwing it inside there. So the thing will not be able to crawl out because of the oil you used to put at the ends. So they will be falling back when you pick, you know. Then what will happen at that time, it will be all over the place in the market. They will roast it, they'll put it in all this basket they hang on the fire they used to cook in the village, you know. And it will be dry, they will be selling it. It will be like crayfish, they will be eating it. So locust was never a problem because why? They were even able to find a way to eat locust. So when the locust will come to eat the vegetables, the people will harvest it at the larva stage. Fia, 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 fia. Before you know it, everything there will be no locust. So let's go with the post. He said there was no invasion. There was no invasion, and the pestilence that befell them is completely man-made. But unfortunately, the people are not even able to connect what is happening to them, you know. And the few that can make the connection of wetin dey happen, the doings and the happening, they are the one that are efulefu. They are the one that are shut up, or if you talk you kpai. So the guy went on to say in his own town, you no even fit talk. Who born you? Yeah, you no fit talk anything. They go come for you. They go kpai you, waste you. And the guy is like, people that nicknamed terror, terror, terrorists. They nicknamed them Umuoma, beautiful people, Umu Chineke, children of God. They can't make the connection of what is happening. And the few that can make the connection, they are angry with them. And he went on to say, I still maintain that the only way to rid our land of this pestilence is to do what they know how to do, what they did in Onitsha in the 80s and in Aba in the 90s. So this is the person that is writing it. So this is another my people, you know, if you don't know where the rain started to beat you, you will not know where you are going with it. Yeah. Imagine, eh? the inevitable result of insecurity is failure. Exactly. Exactly. Why? Because once there's insecurity, you will not be able to do your normal duties. You will not be able to go about your normal business. You know, that's it. Once there's insecurity, forget it. There is going to be hunger. And so our brother is saying Ofumaji that is, supposed to feed people is now, a rich man food. So let me continue with the reading. And this one has said, this year's ERG August meeting season has shown how badly the insecurity challenge in Igbo land have not only finish the culture and the tradition, but it's also creating the space for an economic meltdown. You know, he said that the August meeting, because this August meeting is a time that people come together, you understand, they go to the village, there is meeting, women are, there's a lot of community meetings to help the people in the village, something like that, and you are not seeing it now. You understand? Because it's showing the extent, the damage of this thing you are looking at. Someone came to my page the other day to make it's like you just do this now that the peace is returned, it's like you are not happy. I say, see me see trouble. Which one did I do for inside? Am I the one that went there to do Umuoma, Umu Chineke, who say mens no day? Shebi I was telling you people say I am Sabo. Now you are still trying to bring it back to my table. So let's continue to read. So the guy is saying, this year's ERG August meeting has shown how badly the challenge is, and the economic meltdown that is coming. They have just finished their own culture and their tradition, and they have already, created the space for economic meltdown. Now, he said, please, Umuibe, my people, if you cannot visit home this period, try make some call and send some relief. Ezibota go dekwa. Too much. No. Even in this harvesting season, that they should be sending money. They should send make call. If you cannot go home, at least try to send something, because better hunger is there. Okay, so you understand. Another person is also writing. He say the level of insecurity in Nigeria, especially Eastern region, is alarming, and I wonder how Xmas will be. Xmas, e go sweet oh, hey. Xmas will be sweet oh. You don't have to be saying you wonder how Xmas will be. How do you think Xmas will be? Xmas will be fine, okay? So I don't know if you can still read it like this. So this one has said, it is good to sell relief material as advocated by this guy here. At the same time, there's need for people to start thinking a way out. It's actually telling on the population. So it's not only for you to be saying, send something, be thinking of the way out. Okay. Then this one said the main problem is in all this is that our people have refused to accept that we brought it upon themselves. And until they accept that they brought it upon themselves, they are not going anywhere. And I say yes. And I say a loud amen. The people have not accepted that this is what they brought. Like you went and washed your hand and you use your own hand to go and carry wahala and come inside your house. Yeah? They have not accepted. So he's saying, I don't want to waste your time too much. So the other one said, Fela called is suffering and smiling. Onitsha and Abbas loss is Lagos gain. Okay now. Okay, who no go get sense? He go get sense by force. So that is it now. So this one say this is why he should be held in scorn and disdain by average Igbo person. Eh? This one say Kanu gburu ala Igbo egbu. Eh? Kanu gburu ala Igbo, it means Kanu really finished them. Eh? Their misleader, nna ha gburu ha, o gburu ha, o gbugo ha. He say Kanu, he really finished them. And the other one say, and that is why he should be held in scorn and disdain by average Igbo person. But no, they want to be praising him. Now, blessed them, now they want to, they come, they fight. Come, they put siren inside my video to claim copyright. You know, go better for all these people. So, the person that made this post, he say, for himself, Igbo people from Anambra and Imo, especially, they are the one that bring this thing upon themselves, because they allow some group of diaspora fugitive to destroy their land. You know, it's said that the worst thing you can do to yourself is to fight with somebody who have nothing to lose, or when you have problem with someone who have nothing to lose. And this is what the people in the Southeast are doing. They played into the hands of someone who had nothing to lose. Someone who had nothing to lose. He's only like a rabble rouser, talking loud and telling them that they are going to destroy that place and then they will build it in 7 days. I'm going to destroy it and we'll build it in 7 days. It's a hard-hitting one. If they will hear now, they will still come and say, oh, Igbo hater, you hate your people. You hate your people. If the people that love you, look at the love. This is the love they brought to you. All of you that you are attacking this page, you say, oh, this page, yeah, why is this page still standing? See it, the blessings of Unnaunu Gurunu. Are you seeing it? There is hunger in the land, and we are talking about a time where there is global difficulty. And I was saying all this. I remember I did a video that the German people were protesting because of all these corona measures. I even went to Berlin, the German capital. I did a video. I was showing people that beware, there is wahala for where everything fell on deaf ear. So this our brother. Let's continue now. Make we kukuma dey read English. He say they allowed fugitives to come and destroy their place for them. And Igbo land is being destroyed, and some people will keep defending the destroyers and pointing accusing fingers as another direction when it is evident that the enmity comes from within. Okay, some people all dey their head. You see, all dey their head. All dey their head. So he said, what has the Southeast achieved so far since they submitted themselves under the authority of some group of self-acclaimed agitators who have gathered resources from Igbos in the diaspora? Now, one single man sits in Finland, threatening and inciting violence and destruction in the Southeast. And some people will still come out to defend him with their lives. So, okay, exactly. They say, fly wey no lis ten will still follow the dead body enter inside 6 feet. Exactly. In Igbo, they say, ụkpara okpoko gburu ntị chiri ya. The grasshopper that was taken out by the praying mantis must have been deaf, because when that thing is coming, when okpoko is coming, it's making noise. So it's expected that the grasshopper must hear it. And the grasshopper that was not able to escape, then it means that it was deaf. You see, instead of you to acknowledge your part, You are calling them Umuoma. I don't know if anybody wants to join this stream. You are welcome. Since I have this opportunity, what do I gain that only me is talking here? We can make it more interactive. So you can use the link to join. You can use the link to join. The guy said they use their hand to scatter the whole place. How can you be calling people that brought you kata kata and you are calling them children of God? Umu Chineke. Umu Oma. Hey, beautiful people. You are praising them and you are not even seeing that it is them that brought the problem. If you have a problem, maybe you will be trying to solve it. Will you be trying to escalate your problem in the name of you want to solve it? Like there's a proverb they used to say that if you there's the belief in reincarnation. And so if, for example, you gave birth to a child and it turns out that that child that you gave birth to is a reincarnation of your mom or your dad that is past, will you, out of the joy that yes, oh, my mother is back, and overfeed the baby until you buy the baby with overfeeding? Thank you. Ojukwu did it and they did not learn from it. Like what I don't understand, Ojukwu did it, he still came back. He still came back, joined Nigerian politics, even joined Northern politics, even campaigned for Shagari while another Igbo man was also running. You see the contradiction. And since Ojukwu came back, his family members have been members of Nigerian government. Me, myself, for example, I'm not even part of Nigerian government. I've never gotten any benefit from Nigerian government. But they will still come and be insulting me. Whereas Ojukwu family are ambassador, say, country, states people, enjoy all the benefit of Nigeria. I've asked you guys this question. Do you think that if there was any Biafra anywhere, that Ojukwu family will not leave it for a fugitive and issue or like Nna unu dear? Yeah, it's a terrible thing. There is fire on the mountain, and nobody seems to be on the run. There is fire on the mountain top, and no one is running. Hey, yeah. I like Asa. Asa is like, her music is just on another level. You understand? Her music is just like, wow. There's fire on the mountain and nobody is running. That is where you see yourself. And you know what made me wonder? And I saw them. They were doing a protest and they were protesting against the government security or people who were supposed to work with the government. And they were like, they don't want those ones. Those ones are the bad ones. Like people in the village were seeing demonstration and BBC was carrying it. I was like, I don't get it. Like, how does an illegitimate group of people that are even proscribed, have the audacity to be calling out a government security outfit, whatever? Like, how? Where does this happen? Like, this is in broad daylight. Like, I can't believe it. It's like when we were small, they would be saying that I would say Akoka na Koro Biati. Exactly. Thank you, my brother Colin. I don't get it. Like this IPOB was prescribed. Okay, you can say, oh, the prescription is wrong. Oh, the prescription is unjustified and whatever. Did they ever seek a redress in the court? Because if something happens, it's a legal process. you were proscribed, and for the country that you are existing, you are illegal, illegitimate, and you never sat your ass up and went to file an appeal. Nowhere. You did never fought it. Instead, you were still gathering, congregating, even though in the proscription you are prohibited from gathering yourself and constituting nuisance. As if that is not enough, even though you never step out to go and fight for the proscription and say, no, this we are not what they say we are. You say you have lawyers, the whole world was listening to you, humanity is shaking, every word, everywhere is behind you. You never went there. You never went to seek an appeal. You never. And then we are still, they are talking, say, they prescribe you. Now you now woke up one day and you say you are not creating a security outfit that will be operating from the bush. And everybody was like, yes, yes. I don't know. The thing, they do me like a film trick. They do me, they do me like film trick. Now, there's a young man that was caught. The post is all over the place. Um, let me show you guys again. Let me show you guys this post again. So this post is saying that the Ebonyi State Police Command have, arrested a serial. The thing that they are saying, oh, those people that are doing it are coming from wherever they are coming. He said, who is notorious for molesting and robbing victims in Abakaliki, the state capital? The suspect, a 19-year-old a 19-year-old whose name was given as Miracle Onwe, is a native of Ezangbo in Ohunku local government area of the state. Blah, 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 blah. I can share the link later. So, he said on the 19th of August 2022, at about 17 hours, Ruth Nwizi, a 22-year-old girl, was farming at Obofa village in Ebonyi State when suddenly a young man from the rear came upon her. The suspect, later identified as Miracle when age 19, an indigent, blah, 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 you see what they wrote here, forcefully did whatever he did. And then he further, after the act, he took her Infinix smartphone that is valued at about 45,000 naira and ran away. So the lady now raised an alarm. So when the lady raised an alarm, it drew the attention. He said when the lady raised the alarm, it drew the attention of passers-by who went after him. When he saw that people were running after him, he dived into the nearby river. But eventually he was caught. He confessed to the crime, and he confessed. That's what he has been doing. And look at him. And alas, lo and behold, he's not the usual suspect. He's not Fulani. And because of all this falsehood, that's why you allowed fugitives to take over your land and bring you destruction for nothing. For nothing. Huh? Yes, so guys, click the like page. It's free. Exactly. Thank you. So at the end of the day, if you don't tell yourself the truth, you are deceiving yourself. You are deceiving yourself. Okay, you see somebody that form a group even while his IPOB was proscribed. Proscription means you are illegal. Anything you are doing under the name of IPOB is, it's not acceptable in that country. It's forbidden, verboten. Here they will say it's verboten. But you are still carrying on as if you don't understand the implication. And now you are even having the audacity, like a proscribed group is coming out to question security authorities that was created by a legitimate state or government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And the state government is acting as if they don't understand what is going on. Like, how can people come out to protest that they don't want the state security? The other day I saw a video. They were beating Anambra or Anambra vigilante, whatever that the new governor instituted. They call them, I don't know, Anambra AV something. They are saying that they are a bubago and they must go. They are the one that is causing the problem. So you see these people that are still intent and you know them and you are still giving them room. You are still giving them the room. And now they are saying, like, yes, there is difficulty. Yes, but your own is worse because you are not farming. You don't have the food, and the people that will normally bring the food, they will get under attack if they try to bring the food for you to buy. So everywhere is closed, like it's a self-imposed lockdown. Self-imposed lockdown. People are not able to bring food because on the road, all this tanker, they think they are attacking northern traders, they are attacking northern goods, they don't want all these northern people here. And you're doing yourself. They are bringing food. So you say, what is the food? Where is the food that you cannot grow? But, well, where is the food? Where is the food? Yeah. So, my people, in the absence of anybody joining, I just wanted to share this short video, like, and say, when oh, the sound is coming again. Oh, please send me the link. Send me the link. I know that they have been trying. They have been trying to do this now. So, oh, thank you for that feedback. Yeah, because the last time they were trying to incite a siren, imagine, incite a siren and claim copyright over the siren that I don't know anything about. So, yeah. Please send me a link to the video. I will appreciate that. You can inbox me or you can send me an email. I will appreciate that. So, my people, I just let me share this information with you guys, because food, I don't know. There are some basic things you need in life that without it, there is no life. You can have any amount of money in the bank. But when you wake up in a day, in 1 week, you are not able to eat food, good food, within a month you would diminish. Whatever you are, you would diminish. That's why it's very important, your nutrients, the nutrition that your body needs. Yeah, they are celebrating New Year festival in Ghana, everywhere. Our brother Chimeze said something like that last time, that they are celebrating New Year festival everywhere. Nobody is disturbing them. But you can't go to the southeast and celebrate. Where you want to see the yam first? The yam come and everybody wants to eat. There is hunger. I get feedback from people at home, and somehow the price. What do you mean by that? What is happening? Are you able to join? Let me send the link again. I don't know if my brother want to join. I don't know why the page is behaving like that. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, I don't know what to say. Like, I feel like when I saw that post and everything they were commenting, it just kind of resonated with me and I decided to share, you know. All these people that will just come and you are seeing their name, they are not humans, so they are bots, hate watchers. Yeah. If you see rubbish, you will not know now. Is even the ones in the diaspora that are even the real deal. I will share a link of a video that I saw. Simon Ipa is recruiting. He said it was so funny, guy. He said that they are recruiting for the new Biafra. They need professional. There are jobs available. It was really funny. Like Parana carried the news and he was showing it. I don't want to do all those things because of my page is under attack from them. And what is my crime? Because I was telling people the truth. So they don't like the truth. They like the lies. They love that lie. So they need people to tell them those lies and they are enjoying it. But I find it entertaining, even though it's what Germans will call Schadenfreude. Like, it's a shame, it's sad, it's all of those negatives, but there's also some kind of funny side of it, like, watching people going down this route and not even seeing it and still postulating wisdom and knowing it all, and that kind of gallivantry, something like that. I don't get it. But they don't get what is going on. They don't understand. They think you can just put it in the ground today and harvest it today. They don't know for you to be food secured is something you plan for years. you know it's something that you plan for years. It's something that you plan and build on it and create possibilities of how you think the food will be preserved, and have reserve. Like, if you see in all these European countries, you will see that they are even making preparation for example, there's a catastrophe and the people are not able to, get access to normal food. There is a place they are storing all the seeds, all the food that ever existed, like that people are eating today from all parts of the world. They are storing it in a place that if anything happens to humanity, that the few remnants, anybody that remains, will be able to get access to that silo. Is housing all kinds of edible plants, seed, stems, everything you need to regrow is there, so that the people that will survive will be able to grow food again. You understand? But we don't even have those things. In the original post, where they made this post, people were even complaining that they are stealing their seed yams. Like, this, they go to the farms, they steal the seed yams, the things you actually need to replant for the next season. People are so hungry that they are eating the seed yams. Now who they are like, I'm going to think about tomorrow. You understand? He said this is not the time to begging food because everyone is under pressure. They no, they are not really taught the truth or told the truth. And the people abroad are also, I don't know, maybe they are benefiting from it, or if they really believe in it. So I feel like maybe, somewhere there is this and this, like, the people think in absolutes. There's always absolute ways. There is only this way. There is only this way. I don't know how it became like that, but you rarely see a nuanced way of seeing things on different sides. And like if you are seeing something like a 9 and 6, like someone that will be able to stay there and see, I can see why you are looking at it and thinking it's a 6. I can understand why you see a 9. We don't have that. Most of the time you have absolutes, extreme ends, this or that only. And they always like to postulate there's only one way, there's only this solution. If there is this solution, then everything, there's only like it's heaven and hell. Either you go to heaven or you go to hell. Like there's no in between. And I think yeah, of course. Our sister say, no matter how you are, yeah, of course. I don't. Of course, and then not every. It's even stupid to expect everybody will like you. But it's important to also expect that not everybody will say what you like the way you want it. Like you should be able to. You should be stable enough to realize that and move on with your life and go to where they say what you like. Like you don't. Why do you have to suffer yourself that much to abide something you don't like, you cannot stand, you cannot understand? Like, why do you have to suffer yourself to go through that? It's because of that mob mentality that they want to control every narrative. They want to be like, yeah, you have to go this way, you have to go this way. It's a shame. I mean, it's a shame. It's a shame. All these years, we still see this. Like it's actually very funny. Like for me, right from time, I know that there is nothing absolute. There's really always nothing absolute. Maybe the only absolute thing is death. Like there's nothing you can do when something is dead. Is dead. You can only learn from it, but I feel like that's just it. But every other thing, you can always see it, as human, as you always see that nuance that there's nothing is cast in stone. That's normally the expression. Oh, I think this time around it may not be very far away, and especially because things are hard all over the world. Is it not who have that we give? Maybe that time they even have aid agencies that were flying in to come and give. So if something like this is happening in connection to a time like this where there is almost a global meltdown, like today I'm hearing that Oga Putam in in Russia, that he has cut the pipeline completely, like he just switch off, say nothing for Europe. Even in Germany now, in the capital cities and cities, they are not putting on lights in the night like before. Everywhere will be lit and you will be walking. You understand? Now, many public buildings like churches, this thing, they are dim. They are not lit again to save energy because there's a lot of fear, and there's a massive inflation. So the one the person will manage, is it that is going to be looking for where to give. When you have excess, when you are when your life is relatively in a way you can think of other. But when you are in that kind of emergency situation, in a dire need of for everything, you will not be thinking of giving anything. You will be thinking of conserving what you have, because you don't know how long the drought will last, you know. And so, yeah, I think I will close on this note. I hope people are listening, and I mean, this conversation was going on Facebook. I think 2 days ago. We don't want to see we don't want to resurrect these images of Koshoko that was blamed on around the world in the 60s, something like that. Hello, my sister, you're welcome. Ogunbiade, I greet you. So yeah, we don't want to welcome it. So people should find solution, and realize that The person that has his bunny is not going to be looking for rats. Say, there's a rat that used to live in this house. So, did the rat die? Did the rat survive? Is the rat still inside? This is not the time. The time is for you to go and find how to quench that fire. Hmm? Of course, of course, of course. What do you think? Even right from beginning, I know that I did a video from the beginning, when all this thing started, I was talking to my followers and I explaining the dynamics to them. But there's a lot of people that immediately they want to take sides, something you don't understand, something that, you are an NPC, what they call non-performing character. You will not be coming up to say you want to take a side. Who first send you message? Who send you message? Who call you? You understand? Eh? Yeah, there's a lot of like there's nothing that is the same again. And the salaries are not even the salaries, even if they add any coin or it's not in equivalence to the cost that has risen. So a lot of the things that we're actually very, very embittered about in Nigeria, if you look at it, in other places, even though, it's not easy. In short, it's not easy. That's why no be better eye many oyibo go look like they go say they no wan born, say na this kind life they wan come carry their pikin come put inside, make come dey suffer. Wetin be all this suffer for? We go dey look dey say na wa this oyibo people na wa na no person how person go just dey go say e no wan born. But you have to live, and if you are somebody that think about things, you begin to realize why they are even thinking like that. You know. Yeah, so my people, I think we started late. Let's not drag the video. I appreciate every one of you that joined. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you for giving me stars, and thank you for your subscriptions. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you all again tomorrow by the grace of God. Bye for now. So don't forget, you can always send me suggestion if you want us to talk about something. You can always let me know so we can join forces and have that discussion and conversation. Bye for now.